What is going on, you guys? This video is all about a huge wrestling pickup that I just got in yesterday evening. And I actually only found this because of one of y'all wrote me on Facebook and was like, hey man, you might want to check this out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. And I apologize for being so lazy. I don't go to Facebook and get your name, but I apologize. um, so I went to go look at this guy, at this lot that this gentleman led me to on Facebook, and this guy was selling a ton of 1982, 1983 wrestling all-star cards. And I'm learning through all this new PC that the 82 and 83 wrestling all-star cards, not only are they expensive, but they are even more expensive, obviously, once they're signed. And this guy had a bunch of them. I think it was like 30, 40 of them or so. So I went in there, and there was a bunch of dudes. I think I was about the sixth or seventh person on the comment section, and everyone said PM sent, PM sent, PM sent. And I was like, oh man. So I just wrote PM sent, I want to buy them all. And so that kind of started a little dialogue, a little back and forth, which if you ever purchased a large lot, oh man, it's like an adrenaline junkie. It just feels like, you're really, I don't know, it just feels good, man. Like it's something that you just can't, a feeling you just can't get any day. Whenever I feel like I'm buying a collection or a large lot. So I asked him an amount, I asked him for an amount, and he came back with an amount and said, this is the exact total of everything plus 20% off. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. I wrote him, I'm like, that's not going to work for me. I still have to slab them all up, and then I plan to resell them. So I came back with a number, and we're talking four figures. So I came back with a number, and I thought it was hilarious because his response was basically, how about you give me those four figures plus $5 shipping? So I was like, sure, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lose the deal over $5. I just thought that was funny. But I guess if you think you're getting bent over a barrel, $5, that's shipping that doesn't have to come out of your pocket. But he ended up paying $23 in shipping to get these to me. So we'll turn the camera around and get into this cool freaking collection, man. It's so awesome. So this is the lot of cards. I've already put them all in semi-rigid holders, and I have two slabs down here as well. So we'll just turn and get into the goodness. So this is what is this, 1985. Remember, guys, you got to bear with me. I'm still learning all this stuff. 1985 Topps wrestling sticker, and this is Jesse the Body Ventura. From what I've been told, he's not the easiest signature, and that signature looks really, really nice. King Kong Bundy. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Harley Race, which he passed away a couple years back. He signed it The King. So I'm kind of worried, like cards like that, will PSA pass them or not? Because obviously The King is not his name. So that will be maybe a learning curve for me. Terry Funk, what's up, Coles Hamill fan? Bob Backlund. Don Morocco, and I believe this is personalized up here, I believe. Bill Dundee. Tommy Rich, he just did a signing not too long ago. I just didn't have one of these cards to send in. Like I was alluding to in the intro, not only are these expensive, but some of them are very hard to find. Angelo Mosca, King Kong Mosca. Been learning a lot about him lately from Canadian Mike. So I've definitely been having fun with this new PC, learning about all these, not only the cards, but the wrestlers as well. Tony Atlas, and see, this one's definitely inscribed. Ivan Putski. Look at that one, man. The Destroyer. Such a cool signature, man. Greg Gagne. Let's see, like Jim Brunzell. Like, I've never heard of that gentleman, but I've definitely heard of the Dragon. Ricky Steamboat. Paul Orndorff. Tito Santana. Now, this is another card that, at least in my experience, which isn't very much experience, I've had a hard time finding unsigned. But just a huge lot, man. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Yeah, this is a cool one, man. Sweet Brown Sugar. This is actually Coco Beware's first gimmick, from what I've read. So really awesome to get that one. Ricky Morton. Wasn't he part of, like, I think he was part of the Midnight Express. I believe that was the tag team. Shoot. But once again, I'm still learning all this stuff. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I got 2 Tully Blanchards. I guess that's not a bad thing. Jimmy Hart. One of the probably most iconic managers of all time, at least in my opinion. And then last but not least, this is a 1983 Jake the Snake Roberts. And this is a very tough card, at least for me to find here lately. It's been kind of a pickle, man. Been looking for this thing and couldn't find it anywhere. And then here it is in this lot. And then the 2 slabbed cards are this Jerry the King Lawler. And this is my second Lawler that's slabbed up. It's got the old school slab. Doesn't have the hologram there or the lighthouse holder. And then last, maybe I guess controversial, Chris Benoit. So we won't go into that story on here, but if you want to, I'm sure you Google his name and it'll probably be the first thing that pops up. But his signature is definitely not cheap either. So nice to have that slabbed up. So that is all of the additions, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I've been having so much fun with this new PC and just looking at different things and watching different things on YouTube. Been having a freaking blast. So that is that. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye, doodles.